Hey everybody, I got this perfect book for all you gold diggers. These are the perfect book for the gold diggers. And all you gold diggers, this is the only money you're gonna get from me is this video. Cause you gold digging girls, y'all can get a job and get your own money, make your own money, and make your own origami with that money. Cause here's origami and paper airplanes with dollar bills. Dollar bills, y'all! Feminism. See, origami says, impress people with your money and how well you can fold it. Yes, fold it, not spend it. By using a dollar bill instead of the conventional origami paper, you don't have to look further than your wallet to create 15 folded projects with a unique twist. These ingenious origami products, from a horseshoe crab to a Jedi to an Oriental dragon, are fun to make and guaranteed to look unlike any you've seen before. Along the way, you'll learn amazing facts about United States currency and its rich history, so to speak, including how many times a dollar bill can be folded before tearing and why only green ink is used. Then we also have paper airplanes with dollar bills, y'all. Anyway, you women, does money seem to fly right out of your wallet? Then put it to good use. Inflation may be soaring, but now your currency can too. Using a dollar bill instead of traditional paper, you can create any of these super plain airplane projects, from a B-52, a B-2 bomber to the Concorde. And be sure to check out the cool money facts throughout this unique guide. Anyway, like I was saying, about all you gold diggers, all you women out there that think y'all can use men for that money, y'all can get a job. And y'all can work hard and earn your own money because of feminism, y'all. Y'all can do it all. Equality. Equal rights means equal responsibilities. Equal rights equals equal responsibilities. Equality works both ways, y'all. You want to be equal? Well, then pay all your own stuff. 50-50. Pay. Stop requiring us guys to pay everything, women. Y'all want to be equal? Y'all want to be equal? Y'all want to be equal? Well, if y'all really want to be equal, then every time you go out on a date with a guy, pay for your own stuff. That would get some equality going on. Equality. So in this one, we got here's the table of contents. Got base set folds, $1, $2, $3 objects. Here's the intro. Origami with dollar bills, another way to impress people with your money, offers a unique twist to traditional origami products. Using a dollar bill instead of conventional origami paper, you don't have to look further than your wallet and beyond your hands in order to create 15 fabulous origami objects. The projects range from a horseshoe crab to a Jedi to an Oriental dragon. Are fun and clever and are guaranteed to amaze everyone. Although some of the projects are more challenging than others, with a bit of patience and practice, without a doubt you will soon master them. To make the folds that are mentioned in the step-by-step instructions of each project, refer to the basic fold section, pages 9 to 12. The origami projects are arranged according to how many dollar bills you will need. Beginning on page 13, the first 6 projects use only $1 bill and don't involve any attachments. But don't be fooled, they still require some very intricate folding. The following 6 projects, starting on page 35, are made by attaching $2, 2 parts, each made from $1, together. While the last 3 origami objects from pages 63 on consist of 3 attachments, $3, made from single dollar bills. Don't worry, it's not necessarily cut, glue, tape, or deface the currency in any way, so you won't be committing vandalism. Throughout origami with dollar bills, you will learn amazing facts about United States currency and its rich history, so to speak, from now how many times a dollar bill can be folded before tearing to how many dollar bills stacked together equal amount, to why only green ink is used. For more great information and fascinating trivia about the United States currency, check out the Bureau of Engraving and Printing's website, www.moneyfactory.com, which I'll leave a link in the comments. Not comments, in the description. So have a little fun. At the same time, exercise your mind and your fingers using origami with dollar bills. And don't forget to show the world that money can really do, besides buy stuff. Basic folds. Got the valley fold, the mountain fold, inside reverse fold, outside reverse fold, fleet fold reverse, inside cramp fold, outside cramp fold, $1 objects. $1 objects. We got the C line. I'm not actually going to put these together. Because I don't feel like it. Oh man, we got the Cleon Bird of Prey. Sweet. I might have to actually do that one because I think it's cool. Nice. Yeah, electric eel. Now, I might actually put some of these together in another video. If y'all like this video. Look, there's electric eel. If you like this video, if y'all really like this video, and comment. I may try to attempt to do a video of me attempting to do one of the particular dollar things of the dollar bills. Here's some fun facts about dollar bills, y'all. You can double fold a bill 4,000 times before it will tear. Green refinery. Green ink was originally used in the mid-1800s to deter counterfeiters from photographing currency. Then photographs were only black and white. Green ink continued to be used for several reasons. First, a special formula has been developed that was highly resistant to chemical and physical changes. Second, it was plentiful. And third, psychologically, green was identified as strong and stable government. A bill is 25% linen and 75% cotton, which means you can wear it. You can make clothes out of it. Bills are made using a process called intaglio printing, which creates the effect of a slightly raised front and a slightly indicated back. Each of the Bureau of Engraving's 24 presses located in Fort Worth, Texas, and Washington, D.C., is capable of printing over 8,000 sheets an hour. Together, the Fort Worth, Texas, and Washington, D.C. presses uses 18 tons of ink a day. Have you ever wanted your picture on a dollar bill? Well, not in your lifetime. No, seriously. After the chief of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, L.M. Clark, selected his own visage to appear on a 50-cent note, there was so much uproar that an act of Congress prohibited the use of portraits of any living persons was passed on April 7th, 1866. Well, that was a stupid law. Stupid law! Because Trump deserves to be on the $500 bill because he's awesome. We got the horseshoe crab. Here's a phoenix. Here's a vampire bat. Vampires. Here's ones that require $2. $2. The Jedi. Man, that just looks like a monk dude. Not necessarily a Jedi. Could you be considered a monk dude? See, part 1 you use $1, then part 2 you use another $1. So you kind of put one. Okay. More fun facts about the dollar bill show. Dollar bill show. Dollar bills. Of the notes printed each year, 95% used to replace notes already in circulation. 45% of the notes printed are $1 bills. The $2 bill first was authorized by the Continental Congress on June 25th, over a week before the Declaration of Independence was signed. But Thomas Jefferson's portrait did not appear on the bill until 1928. A special $2 bill was commissioned in 1976 to celebrate United States bicentennial. On the back of the bill, an engraving of John Dunmore's painting, The Signing of the Declaration of Independence, replaced the image of Monticello that had appeared on the bill since 1963. A pound of currency would include 454 bills, regardless of denomination. Each note weighs 1 gram. Good enough. If each bill ever printed was laid end to end, they would stretch around the equator about 24 times. From studying old manuscripts, historians suspect that the money sign came about by writing S over P for the Spanish pesos or pieces of 8, their currency. This symbol was widely accepted for the adoption of the United States dollar in 1785. Money, 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 money. Here's a tiger shark. Tiger shark, do 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 do. Tiger shark, do 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 do. Tiger shark, do 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 do. Tiger shark. Here's a squid. Squid. Here's a fruit bat. Fruit bat. Don Betsy with fruit bats. More fun facts about the dollar bill show. Dollar bill show. Dollar bills. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing produces 37 million notes a day, with a face value of approximately 696 million. And none of them are backed by the gold reserve anymore because none of them are silver certificates. They're all backed by the Federal Reserve, which is not a branch of the United States government. It's an actual branch of nobody. It's secretly owned by the Rothschilds and stuff, which secretly run the government, because he who owns the money has the power. So we need to go back to the gold standard, y'all. Gold standard only. Silver certificates is what we need to go back to. Go back to the gold standard. The lifespan of a bill depends on its denomination. A $1 bill lasts for about approximately 22 months, tends to die young, while $50 and $100 bills had the longest existence with a survival rate of approximately 9 years. On average, a $20 bill will make it through one presidential term, 4 years. Whereas $5 bills last half of that. The life of a $10 bill is approximately 3 years. Each bill has a thickness of 0.0043 inches. A stack of bills 1 mile high would contain over 14 million currency notes. See how they're currency notes and not silver certificates. Currency, silver certificates. Go back to the gold standard. Go back to the gold standard. Government. So why do only people and places appear on currency? As a government agency, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing cannot endorse and thus reproduce the likeness of any commercial product or film. But what about the 4 automobiles on the back of the $10 bill that are supposed to be Model Ts? While nothing says American pride more than Ford, the cars are of no specific make or model. You're right. Rather, they are composite cars produced in the 1920s when the vignette was completed. Now, the government agency might be the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, but they work for the Fed. It costs approximately 4.2 cents to produce each bill. So that dollar bill in your hand, it's worth less than a nickel. Because that's how much it costs to make. It's not even really worth $1. It's only worth a nickel. European Dragon. European Dragon. The eagle, which is America's national bird. The American national bird. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Wow. $3. $3 projects. Oh, man, we got Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit. Then we got the Oriental Dragon. Oriental Dragon. Oriental Dragon. Looks like you could make a wiener dog if you left the tail off. More fun facts about the Dollar Bill Show. Dollar Bill Show. The largest note ever printed by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing was the $100,000 gold certificate. Back when we were back to the gold standard. Go back to the gold standard. It was made series 1934, printed for 3 weeks from December 18th, 1934 through January 9th, 1935. They were not circulated among the general public, but rather were used for transactions between Federal Reserve banks. Don't tell anybody, but I got one. Shh, don't tell anybody. Y'all want to see what it looks like? Google it, because I ain't showing you mine. Things worth $100,000 in actual gold. I mean, this is a gold certificate, not just. It's worth $100,000 in actual gold. And I ain't showing you mine. No way. Since 1969, the largest bill in circulation has been the $100 bill. But there are other bills besides the $100 bill. While Susan B. Anthony and more recently Sacagawea have appeared on the $50 and $1 coins, Martha Washington is the only woman whose portrait has appeared on a bill. First on the front of the $1 silver certificate in 1886 and 1891, and then on the back of the $1 certificate in 1896. Now, this is a $1 certificate. It's a silver certificate, so it's worth actual silver. But it's 1886, 1891, and 1896. So, if you want to see one, you ain't going to see mine. You'll have to Google it and see the one you want to. Google it, y'all. Because I ain't showing you mine. If you had 10 billion $1 bills and spent one every second of every day, it would require 317 years for you to go broke. It would take a lot longer to make origami objects with those 10 billion bills. Hey, anybody want to give me $10 billion in $1 bills and see, and test this theory out so that we can actually see if it would take me 317 years to spend it all and go broke? I bet I could spend it all before 317 years, because I'd be spending more than that. Here's a scorpion. Scorpion. And here's the index, where you can find all the different ones. Now, that was Origami with Dollar Bill Show. Another way to impress people with your money. The only real way to impress people with your money. Because, hey, you probably only got dollar bills. Ah! You're probably broke like everybody else. Broke as a joke. And this one was paper airplanes with dollar bills. Another way to throw your money away. with paper airplanes and junk. Want to see your money really go places? Why not fold those bills into fantastic paper airplanes? Before you make it rain in the club to the strip club, in paper airplanes with dollar bills, 13 different paper airplane designs are drawn out step by step, and there is no need to go to the store and buy special craft paper. So save that money to use for the planes. None of the projects in this book involve any type of cutting, drawing, taping, or tearing the bills. So no currency defacement laws will be broken. Crisp new bills will work the best. New to paper folding? There are basic folds explained in the beginning of the book. Folds which are used throughout the project, sprinkled between the airplanes, are some cool money facts. If you want to learn even more about our greenbacks, visit http://www.moneyfactory.com, which I'll leave a link in the description. The website of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. Practice makes perfect, so save those dollar bills, turn them into super flying planes, and see your money fly. We've already really looked at the basic folds and symbols in the other book, but we'll look at them again. Now, here's one, the F-14A Tomcat. F-14A Tomcat. Yeah, look at that. These might be actually pretty cool to make. If y'all really want me to make some, I might actually make some and do a YouTube video showing off the ones I made. This is the B-2 bomber. B-2 bomber. Check it out. Look at the B-2 bomber. Nice. Here's the F-16 Falcon. F-16 Falcon. Nice. Oh man, they got the Battlestar Galactica Raider in here and stuff. Defeat the Cylons. Now, it's not fair if they don't have a Star Trek and a Star Wars ship in here, like the USS Enterprise and the Millennium Falcon, because those would be awesome to make out of dollar bills, y'all. Fun facts about the dollar bills. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know the first printed paper currency demand notes, which were silver certificates or gold certificates, you could demand actual gold or silver for them. That's why they were called demand notes. I demand they go back to the silver and gold demand notes. Stupid government. Were issued by the Department of the Treasury in 1861. The first $1 bills were called United States notes or legal tenders and were issued by the federal government in 1862. George Washington did not appear on the $1 note until 1869. The Great Seal of the United States was first appeared in a $1 silver certificate way back in 1935. Was officially adopted by the United States in 1782. The seal still appears on the back of the $1 bill. So, pull out a $1 bill and check it out. The only people portrayed on currency circulating bills who were not presidents are Alexander Hamilton, the first Secretary of the Treasury, on the front of the $10 bill, and Benjamin Franklin, a statesman who signed the Declaration of Independence and helped frame the Constitution of the United States of America, on the front of the $100 bill. So, next time someone tells you that all of the money are presidents, tell them, Benjamin Franklin wasn't. And for that matter, the $10 bill has Alexander Hamilton. And while Alexander Hamilton did a lot to help write the Constitution and had a lot of positions in government, like being the Secretary of the Treasury Department way back when, he was never a president, fools! Shh. All right, now we get the Battlestar Galactic Anubis fighter. Fight the Cylons with the Anubis fighter. Then we got Concorde. The Concorde. Oh my gosh. Oh, check it out. Sweet. Origami dollar bills, the original Transformers, more than meets the eye. World War II single engine fighter, part 1. See, this one, World War II single engine fighter, part 1 and part 2. See, this one right here requires you to use 2 dollar bills to make it happen. Did you know? Did you know? In God We Trust was first printed on the U.S. coins in 1864. In 1955, a law was passed requiring all money, paper, and coins to include the phrase in the design. It first appeared on the $1 silver certificate bill in 1957, way back when, and on all Federal Reserve notes since 1963. Because it's the law. It's the law to write in God We Trust. It's the law. Now, if only our lawmakers would actually believe it, that it's in God We Trust, and not government. The faces appearing on the various dollar bills were chosen in 1929, and have not changed since. The Secretary of the Treasury is responsible for the selection of the designs and portraits. The United States government introduced color in the $20 bill in 2003. Done partially to make it harder to counterfeit. This is not the first time there has been color. Damn, itching off. I mean, this is not the first time there was been color in our money. $20 gold certificate series 1905 was tainted gold. Today, the new $20 and $50 bills still like the traditional green money. The color is subtly in the background. Not really. You can tell. The B-52 Stratofortress, Part 1. Part 2. B-52 Stratofortress. B-52 Stratofortress. Cool. The F-15C Eagle. Part 1. Part 2. And assembly. Put them together, y'all. The F-15C Eagle. The Boeing 747. Did you know? More fun facts about the dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills. The United States Treasury printed about $8.2 billion in U.S. paper currency notes at approximately 6 cents per note during the fiscal year of 2003. So, if you thought that if you thought that bill cost an actual dollar bill, wrong. It only cost them 6 cents to make. And then the other one, it said like it was 4 point something cents to make. So that bill's probably worth less than a nickel. Or at least a nickel. Not a whole dollar. It's worth a nickel. The most commonly used bill denomination in the United States today are the $1 bills and the $20 bills. Afraid of folding up your dollar bills? Don't worry about 4,000 mountain and valley folds on the same fold line would be needed to tear the bill. 4,000 folds! The A-10A Thunderbolt, Part 1 and Part 2. Whoa, this one... Whoa, this one has a Part 3. Wow. You have to put 3 different parts together to build this airplane. Aeroplane. The Grumman E-2C Hawkeye. You know, Hawkeye from MASH used to drive one of these all the time. What are you talking about? Oh, just making up stuff. Probably not. Part 2. Part 3. Oh yeah, Star Trek. To boldly go where no dollar bill has gone before, being converted into the USS Enterprise. The original USS Enterprise. Oh, yeah. Now, if they don't have a Star Wars one, oh, discrimination. They should have the Millennium Falcon in there. That's They had Battlestar Galactica. They had Star Trek, but they didn't have a Star Trek Wars one. Man, discrimination. Should have had like building a Star Destroyer or something. Which actually, if I look through here again, Star Destroyer shouldn't be that hard. I mean, you kind of would build that. I'm pretty sure there's a way to build it. I'm pretty sure there's some more there's some more like origami and building spaceships and airplanes and stuff like that with dollar bills out there that you could Google and look it up. So remember that in God we trust, not government, because God is good all the time. All the time God is good. And Jesus loves you. And that, remember, your money only costs them like a nickel to make, y'all. Every dollar only costs, every like bill only costs them like a nickel to make. So when you think you got a lot of money, you really only got nickels in your pocket, in your wallets and purses, y'all. And also, remember also that our money's not even based on silver. It's not even based on the silver or gold certificates anymore. It's just based on the Federal Reserve, which is a private corporation owned by the evil Rothschilds and stuff. So, the one world government secretly owns the reserve already. So that's the reason why we need to go back to the gold and silver certificate standards. The gold standard, go back to the gold standard. Call your congressman and stuff and tell them to go back to gold standard. Also, by the way, taxation is theft, and tell your congressman that they're supposed to be collecting a levy in Texas. And they need to quit collecting so much because it only costs them a nickel to make this stuff. And they be charging you how much? Oh my gosh. Taxes are way too high. It only costs them a nickel to make these dollar bills, y'all. And they wanting how much? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, later guys and girls. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And have fun with dollar bills and make some of these cool things. Make them today. Laters. Talking about laters. This is the best thing to do with your dollar bills, y'all. I guarantee it. Better than spending them on stupid shit that you don't need. Really, this is going to be awesome. Make some stuff with dollar bills. I wonder if they have any more of these books, because these books are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting some more.